Hello, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome to TCM, where we're in the middle of 31 days of Oscar. Specifically, tonight we're focused on Oscar-winning actors playing soldiers. Up next, Lou Gossett Jr. delivers an Oscar-winning performance as Best Supporting Actor for his work opposite Richard Gere from Paramount in 1982, also with Deborah Winger at the top of the cast, An Officer and a Gentleman. The surprise hit of the summer of 1982, An Officer and a Gentleman, is an old-fashioned military romance, a naval love story in this case, with much more modern sex and language. Richard Gere is Zach Mayo, who leaves an unhappy home to enlist in Naval Aviation Officer Training School, which means 13 weeks of hell, much of it dispensed by Gunnery Sergeant Emil Foley, played unforgettably by Lou Gossett Jr. The movies have given us plenty of tough drill sergeants. Any list of the best needs to include Gossett and Arlie Ermey from Full Metal Jacket at the top. Ermey, a former drill sergeant, was under consideration for this film, and he ultimately helped train Gossett for the role. In An Officer and a Gentleman, Zach falls for Paula, a feisty and sensitive local factory girl played memorably by Deborah Winger, who also earned an Oscar nomination. The screenplay was nominated too, written by Douglas Day Stewart based on his own experiences at Naval Aviation Officer School. The real school refused to allow filming at its Pensacola, Florida location, so director Taylor Hackford used Fort Worden Naval Station and Park in Port Townsend, Washington. Film also won the Best Original Song Academy Award for a huge hit, Up Where We Belong, sung by Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes, and it earned a nomination for Peter Zinner's editing. Gossett's Oscar win was a career-defining moment for him and for the film industry. Gossett made his movie debut in 1961 in A Raisin in the Sun, and he'd done solid TV work in the interim, including as Fiddler in Roots. His win here marked the first time a black actor had won since Sidney Poitier 19 years earlier for Lilies of the Field. I'll have more about Lou Gossett after the film. From 1982, also with David Keith, An Officer and a Gentleman. Even critics who thought An Officer and a Gentleman was just an update of an old Hollywood formula were impressed by the performances. New Yorker film critic Pauline Kael memorably called it crap, but it's crap on a motorcycle. The role of Zach Mayo was offered to John Denver, to Jeff Bridges, and to John Travolta before Richard Gere landed it. It became his biggest hit until Pretty Woman in 1990. Mandy Patinkin and Jack Nicholson were among those considered for Sergeant Foley before Lou Gossett Jr. made the role his own. During production, director Taylor Hackford kept Gossett away from the other actors to build up the tension between them. For the climactic karate fight between Mayo and Foley, the original script had Richard Gere winning the fight. The Marine technical advisors immediately objected, saying no superior officer would ever allow such a thing. And the scene was quickly rewritten to have Foley emerge as the winner. Lou Gossett continued to enjoy a long career as an actor, writer, and producer until his death at the age of 87 on March 29th of last year. Coming up, Oscar winners Frederick March and Harold Russell shine in a wartime drama from 1946. The Best Years of Our Lives is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, The Best Years of Our Lives. Then Ernie Pyle's story of G.I. Joe. And later, Battleground. You're in Oscar territory tonight.